So give me reason to prove me wrong, to wash this memory clean. Let the thoughts cross the distance in your eyes. Give me reason to fill this hole, connect the space between. Let it be enough to reach the truth that lies across this new divide.
Dinner's log. YouTube 001. Today is February 8th at 6:52 p.m. I have work in a few hours, and yet I'm playing this game instead of taking a nap before work because I'm still a little bit tired. And this for Valentine's Day. Everybody, Dana Mahar logging in today, and we are back in White Day, a labyrinth named school. I really don't. What the fuck is that in the corner? Everyone knows that. What? What is that supposed to be? Okay, so, oh fuck! I forgot I took some damage earlier. So, where am I here? So I'm here. There's the nurse's office. How do I want to do this? There's multiple floors here. I don't know what I'm going to find here. I don't know where to go. I have the walkthrough on standby just in case, because I don't fucking know what to do. So I opened up the faculty office, but I refused to go in there for obvious reasons. Night duty room. Night duty? What? Was that empty room I opened last time? Oh, fuck me. So I got the boys and girls bathroom right in front of me. I could go check that out, but I'm afraid to go in there too. Office A. Principal's office. Fuck it. Go to the nurse room. Oh god, I don't want to be here. Can't open it. What is even in here? Nothing. Gotta turn on the light for now, because I don't know if a janitor's here or not. In fact... Okay. Oh, there's a key. Lost and found room. Okay, keep a note on that. Okay, can I get rid of this blood, please? Healing items. I'll take another soy box. How many of these do I have? That was the last one. And you might want to find a vending machine. So, I want to look on the walkthrough real quick. I want to make sure there's nothing. I'm not going to figure out. Okay. Okay. I'm not saying anything about the freaking janitor being here. At least so far. I don't see the word janitor. I'm like skimming through. I see a bunch of words like nurse office and faculty room and all that kind of shit, but I'm not seeing anything that would relate to the janitor. Not saying the janitor won't show. I'm leaving that door open just in case. Hello? Hi. Everyone heard that, right? We all heard these sounds after that phone fucking call. I'm ready to leave now. Get me out of this fucking room. Okay, so I was just in there. The nurse's office I can't open. I could go check out the prince. Where do I want to go back that way though? God, the fucking atmosphere in this game. It's good. It's immersive. But with a headset on, as you're trying to like listen for certain things, and you're hearing all those different sounds. Oh, my back is tingling, and I am wasting fucking time doing this. I don't even remember what I think I started. Yeah, 7 minutes ago. So let's go back. I'll leave that fucking light on. Gotta go back in there. Ah, I can't go into the office. I don't have the code. Well, good to know. I wasted my time doing that. Let's move on. It's the same barrier I saw in the main building 1. I hear my neighbors outside. No! Oh, give me another one. I have coins for it. Don't use it this time. Put another one. Okay. I want to check out the bathrooms. Hello. What's in here? So we got the counselor's office B. I can check that first. And then the student's department office. And the little faculty lounge. Then the faculty office. I'll just go down the list. Nope, can't open you. I need a key. Please make the sound stop. It's locked. Oh, what? I unlocked it. Light, please! Shit! Alright! Fuck! Shut the door! Shut the door! Oh, I'm in the bathroom now. Don't open the stall. Great! So another janitor's back. I really screwed the pooch on this one, didn't I? Oh my god. Please make the sound stop. for once. Here's an emergency kit. Oh, that feels so much better. Why am I walking? Just got an installation update. Can I leave the room, please? Thank you. Shit. So, I need to go back to that goddamn room because there was something in that room before I ran out. Shut up with these sounds. Is that it in here? Turn this light off. Keep that door open. Locked. Can't open. Can I? Nope. So where else can I go? Can I keep going up? So I couldn't go into any of those rooms. I can check the bathrooms, but I really don't want to for obvious reasons. Because what will I find there exactly? What's up here? We got the science lab, we got the science schedule room, we got the music room, and we got the music supplies. Okay. I could try going up. Shut the door! Get in! Fucking hell! The goddamn janitor! I can't fucking walk normally in this game without being fucking caught by the janitor. I know stealth is a big part of this game, but I like to progress without having to run and hide. Like, every fucking time I play this game. I'm more or less getting more annoyed than scared now. I get why the janitor's here. I really do. Because a lot of the ghosts are more or less jump scares. They're not meant to cause harm. Not saying they can't, but they're not there for that. The fucker went down the hallway. Well, I'm going back down to that first floor level. And you want to know how I know he went down the hallway? Well, evidence number 1. The bastard closes doors behind him every time he goes through them. Always, unless he's sprinting to chase after somebody. So these would be shut. I think I'm far enough to walk normally. Can I? No. Was already in there. Where have I been? Counselor's office. Did I go in there? It says that they have, or at least it's saying it's unlocked and accessible to me. This is what I don't get. You have... Okay. I'm gonna go check out Counselor's office A, and then I'm gonna try the faculty office again. Because I don't know where else to go. It's not like I picked up a key for anywhere specific other than the lost and found area. There's the office. Principal's office. Oh. Fuck you. No! A document. Alright, let's see what we got here. Investigation report. That's what I'm looking at. The mental health and students of the students. The anxiety of students and their ineffective coping methods. Written by Ji-Hyeon Lim. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. I could be fucking wrong. School administrator manager and Korean language. So this is definitely a Korean game. I am sorry for labeling this as a Japanese game. Okay, many of our students suffer from considerable anxiety about their future. What student doesn't? Stop with the sounds. I am reading. The game is on pause. When the game is on pause, son of a bitches, nothing happens in the environment. Stop! This is quite natural considering their state as adolescents. However, some students are using odd methods to attempt to cope with their anxiety issues. These odd coping methods are spreading across the school like wildfire. Okay, that doesn't tell me what the method is. You just tell me how bad it is. In a way, this brings light to the fact that the students today lack responsibility and a sense of identity. Excuse me. I had dinner not too long ago. That doesn't explain what's happening here. So, explain to me, document. The real problem, however, is that some of these odd copying methods, or coping methods, are taken as more than just a joke. They are turning into a fanatic religion. A cult? Is that what we're getting into? Students who have yet to form a solid sense of identity are more easily lured into joining these fanatic sects. Oh, yep, definitely a cult. I just saw the calling of the dead bit. Okay, one of the main coping methods the students are using is the act of calling the dead. Using and Ouija board. I don't think "and" is the appropriate term. It's like a Ouija board. I know O is a vowel, but at the same time, try saying that in a sentence. And Ouija board. It almost sounds like I'm trying to say "and a Ouija board." A Ouija board, because the Ouija board is the name of something. Even though the O is at the beginning, a vowel is at the beginning, it's still the name of something. Okay, I need to fucking read this. Students attempt to call upon the dead to quell the uncertainties they face by asking the ghost questions or even predict the future. Why would you ask a spirit to predict your future? Okay. At a glance, it could be dismissed as an immature act of self-reassurance. That could be safely... Oh, fuck. I should have took a nap and started playing this game. Ignored. However, that is not the case. When such acts are committed repeatedly, the students will often eventually lose his or her grasp on reality, and in some extreme cases, the student exhibits full-on. Okay, that was my heater. Holy fuck! I heard like a boom. I thought it was in the game, like something was coming into the room. It was my fucking heater. I don't know if you guys heard that, but oh god, I made my heart skip a beat. Okay. Is her grasp on reality, and in some extreme cases, the student exhibits full-on psychological breakdown. This matter must be resolved for the safety of the school, and heavy supervision is advised until a what? I think we're missing a few pages. They didn't finish it. By the way, so before I continue on to the game, even though I really should, so let me talk about, because again, I've done some paranormal investigating, and yeah, I kind of had friends in, I wouldn't say in the occult exactly, but essentially with that whole part where it basically says if the students continue to do that, communicate with the dead repeatedly, they will eventually lose grasp on reality. To be honest, that is very possible. A lot of freaking occult shit that people mess around with, like those fucking the Midnight Man game and shit, that could definitely mess with one's psyche, because a lot of it revolves around being in the dark, and being in the dark alone by yourself already can mess with one's psyche, because you don't always see what's there. It's the fear of the unknown, which is what always gets me. So, and that plays a part in it. But also the fact that what you're doing to set up the game called the Midnight Man is more or less a ritual, and I say it's a ritual because it requires signing your name and adding a piece of blood on some blood of your, I can't even talk, your blood on paper. And the fact that the requirements of the game are very specific on how to play. I mean, how often do people have wood doors? I don't. I know that for sure. But when you do something like that, you can technically summon if you follow the the instructions to a key. Will you see it? No. Can you feel it? Possibly. Depends on how sensitive you are to the paranormal. Like, if you're spiritually sensitive, you'll definitely feel something. Just like I'm hearing all of those sounds. Shut up! God. So, stuff like that can definitely blur the boundaries from what's real and what's spiritual and what's not. It really can fuck up with one's mind. I've never dabbled into any fucking rituals, so I wouldn't know, to be honest. But I have seen some shit. I know how easily the line between reality and fiction in the spiritual plane can be blurred at times. In the haunting hour, shit gets weird in the right places. Especially on haunted grounds. And I know because I've explored on a haunted ground, and every time I've gone to that place, something new always happens. Something. That's not something I'm going to get into, but that's just an example. And of course, let's see. What else? It could also, I did also touch on to the fact that it plays with the cycle. They'll have a psychological breakdown. Kind of. Some people can handle the blur better than others. Some people can't. It depends on how their mind works. If you know what's what and you can differentiate the two, then you're fine. But will it still mess with your psyche? Yeah, it'll mess with you on a day-to-day life. You'll probably never be completely the same, but you at least know what's real, what's spiritual, and what's fiction. God, these sounds. But some people can't handle it. And that's usually because, well, their minds can't always differentiate between what's fiction and what's real. And the spiritual plane plays in both fact and fiction, essentially. Because you could probably hear and be told things that are true that you know in reality, but then sometimes a lot of shit that happens could be total fiction. Like sometimes your friends could be playing pranks on you, or you could be subconsciously doing something on the Ouija board and not even fucking know it. But at the same time, a lot of it is in your head. If you don't know how to differentiate between these three things, you won't be the same. You'll be, as it says, full-on psychological breakdown. You'll question everything. You won't always trust everything. So, yeah. Which is why when I play games like this, and again, I've said it before, and I'll say it again in this video now, I've messed around with the paranormal. So when I see a lot of shit that these people are doing that involves invoking spirits, doing said rituals, doing shit because they can or because it's a dare or it's fun, and I know that what they're doing is total dumbassery. I know that's not really a word, but fuck it. Let's go for it. Then, yeah, you don't do it. Okay, so I think... Where do I go? I'm done talking about that now. So I can't go to the nurse's office. There might be something on the 3rd floor I can go into, but I had to fucking hide in the bathroom because of a certain janitor. I really don't want to look up that walkthrough, but I don't want to wander around for eternity either. I don't know how fast that janitor moves between the floors. I feel like I'm hearing footsteps behind me. There's definitely something in the nurse's office. Shit needs to stop. These sounds are getting to me. Good. That is a good sign. I'm pausing it right now just to be on the safe side, but that is a fucking good... Unless I was the one to shut it. I can't remember. But that is a good sign, because if that door is shut, that means he's come through that door and he's shut it on his... Please don't let me be the one to shut it. Okay. No. I really want to move faster than this, but for the sake of not alerting the janitor. Damn. So where do I go? Tell me I wasn't the only one that saw that. There was something on the wall to the top left. Something moved. I saw something move when I heard that creak. Ah, the skirt! Okay, I'm... Ghosty! Oh, fuck. What's this? Okay, find my body for me. The weather was so hot that it made it hard to breathe, and the citras would not stop chirping. The foreman in charge of the construction to connect the new building to the old found everything irritating. In his opinion, it was a pointless project, but he wasn't going to complain since it was paid work. The sun blazed even hotter after lunch, and heat waves rose off the asphalt. The co-workers protested that it was too hot to work. The foreman was both jealous and spiteful of the brash attitude of the workers. However, he agreed it was too hot to work. The foreman ordered his workers to take a break. No progress was being made anyways, and if a worker happened to get heat stroke, it would just make matters worse. Yeah, it really would. Everyone found a spot in the shade and slept soundly. Break means sit down, relax, cool off, take a breather, not go to sleep here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I've seen some of my members of my night crew sleep for an hour on their lunch. That's understandable. It's a fucking hour. And they always have an alarm set. But break means break. In other words, usually 15 minutes to 10-minute breaks. You don't have time to sleep. Then something happened while everyone was deep in sleep. Of course something would happen. A loud crack sound echoed around campus. It sounded like the scaffolding. I hope I pronounced that right as I was yawning. I crashed through the safety net. Still drowsy from their nap. Well, maybe you fuckers should be sleeping on the job. The workers paid no attention to already a bad sign, and went back to sleep. No, this story's going so well. I wonder if their lazy asses caused the death. It was different. It was a different matter for the foreman. If there was indeed a problem with the safety net, it would be his responsibility. He yelled at his workers to check out the safety net, but they pretended like they didn't hear him. Fuck you guys. Annoyed, the foreman realized that he had to check it out himself. The workers who agreed, debating whether to get up or not, were glad that the foreman had left without them. Suddenly the foreman yelled and then was cut off, leaving an eerie silence. Oh yeah, that's never good. The workers jumped up and rushed to the foreman. The foreman was frozen in shock, staring at a terrible sight where the scaffolding had fallen through the safety net with was the dead body of a woman. Oh, shit. The woman's corpse had no head. I'm already getting a visual aid for a ghost. Had no head. The foreman and the workers instantly recognized the dead woman as someone who worked in a local restaurant. Great. From the chopped stump of her neck, dark red blood was spewing out, soaking into the ground. The foreman and the workers kept their mouths shut and moved quickly. Okay, I'm almost about out of time for this. Actually, technically I am. But whatever. It was the first time they had worked together so harmoniously. Despite searching everywhere, they could not find the missing head. In the end, they buried the body in cement and sent it to... How dare you assholes! What the fuck? It seems like they did a perfect job covering up what had... You fuckers. I hope you get what you deserve in this story. No one would ever know what had happened aside from themselves. For some reason, though, strange accidents kept on happening after workers were injured much more frequently than before. This slowed progression on construction, and a rumor spread among the workers that there was a ghost at the site. The foreman fumed with rage and ordered his men to keep their mouths shut. Then a pulley fell from the fourth floor and crushed a worker to death while his body had been mangled by the pulley. His head was strangely unharmed. Looks like some spirit wanted a head. Well, the foreman became terrified and decided to turn himself into the police. Oh, fucking somebody did something right. Even then, the rumors persisted. Floating head could be seen sometimes. Could sometimes be seen. Eventually, the construction work was completed despite the slow progress. Floating head. Okay. I'm gonna admit something. I started watching somebody else play this game, but I only stopped up to the point where I'm at. And that face that got me the first time, that weird, freaky face with the red eyes, I didn't notice it at first, but apparently that was a floating head. I only noticed it because constantly this person I was watching encountered that spirit more than me. For me, it's probably because I've been sneaking around. It's probably because I've been either constantly moving, and if not, I've been just hunkering down in places quietly, unseen and unheard. Even then, that probably should still make me subject to being caught by that specter. And, you know, I don't know what other reason there is of why I didn't encounter it, but this guy kept fucking getting scared, and we're playing on the same difficulty. So, every time I watched him, I always saw this floating head come at him. He's like, no, no. Alright, so... Eventually, the construction work was complete despite the slow progress. When the school reopened after summer break, they were shocked to find the dead woman's head in the garden. They said the head looked at as if it had just been cut off of the body, despite the fact that it had been out in the heat. What? So... Well, vengeful spirit right there. Okay, so where else can I go? I do actually probably need to end this part here and pick it up on another part. So I still got the fourth floor. But I don't think it can go anywhere. So, there's a new building. I can try going up to the 4th floor. Ugh. I don't hear jingling. Oh, fuck! Get in the fucking bathroom! So that explains why I didn't. The door was open on the 2nd floor. Good to know why it was. The fucker had moved up to the 4th floor. Great, I'm probably gonna have to wait a while, aren't I? Thank you everybody so much for watching. I'll pick this up after the janitor fucking leaves so I have time to fucking maneuver around and shit. So until next time, well, actually stay tuned for the next part, which will be uploaded tomorrow. This will definitely be uploaded tonight for work. So stay tuned to the next episode tomorrow. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening and happy fucking Valentine's Day.